The budget battle is set to resume this week in Madison.
The legislature will take up Governor Scott Walker's first two-year budget plan, and that aims to scale back the size of government. Some areas of the budget facing the biggest cuts and the most publicity are expected to bring some heated debate. Fox 11's Beth Jones talked with local legislators about what we can expect in Madison.
The state capitol will soon be crowded with lawmakers looking to finalize the state budget as their June 30th deadline looms. Governor Walker's budget is looking to close a $3.6 billion deficit. The budget will first head to the Assembly before making its way to the Senate.
It's a matter of priorities. Who do you want to take care of, the people on the top or the rest of us?
Senate Democrat Dave Hansen doesn't agree with some tax incentives meant for job creation within the budget. Rewarding businesses is especially difficult, he says, when the budget also includes major cuts to education.
It is about jobs and job creation, but there's better ways to do it, I think.
Currently, the budget includes an $800 million cut to public schools and a $250 million cut to the UW system.
The governor put a reasonable budget on the table.
Republican Senator Frank Lasay feels the cuts will move the state in the right direction, even when it comes to education.
On education reductions, it brings our spending in line with Minnesota's. We'd have to reduce our spending by another $1,000 per kid to bring our spending in line with Iowa, another neighboring state. I think it's reasonable to bring our spending per child in line with theirs.
But the biggest debate ahead for lawmakers may be whether the controversial collective bargaining law will end up in the two-year budget. The Supreme Court has yet to make a decision on whether to get involved in a lower court ruling that stopped the law from taking effect, citing a violation of the open meeting law. But with a Republican-controlled legislature, Lasay feels it will end up in the budget if the Supreme Court doesn't make a decision this week.
We need the freedom to put human resources, the people who serve all of us, to work in the best way possible. And the collective bargaining agreements that they've done do very well for the workers, but not so great for the taxpayers.
However, Hansen says it won't pass without a fight.
It's about eliminating something that had been in place for 50-plus years, the right for workers to be at the table and to negotiate. So it's an interesting time, but yeah, it'll be there. We'll debate it. We'll continue that fight.
The budget debate is expected to begin in the Assembly on Tuesday. In Green Bay, Beth Jones, Fox 11 News.
Protesters are also expected to have their voices heard in Madison. Security is being stepped up this week, anticipating an increase in visitors to the Capitol in Madison. Although the state's largest teachers union indicates it has no organized plans to protest this week. The union president saying with school out, many teachers have plans to work other part-time jobs.